amount of headroom, even with a sloping roofline. Of course, you can't play in this niche without a high-end Navi system and the next generation of Hyundai's BlueLink telematics, which can now respond to a number of remote commands sent via smartphone or a tablet device. But with this level of connectivity, the designers left out a USB power outlet for rear seat passengers, something we can't understand. The drivetrain for the Genesis delivers smooth power from a choice of 2 engines and 2 transaxles. The base 3.8-liter V6 is rated at 311 horsepower and 293 foot-pounds of torque, while the 5-liter V8 is a roaring 420 horsepower and 383 foot-pounds of torque. Both engines can operate on regular unleaded fuel. In a day of test driving around Greenville, South Carolina, we were impressed with the performance and the relatively low operating noise, and fuel economy was close to the promised EPA figures. The standard transmission is an 8-speed automatic with a Shiftronic option in a rear and all-wheel drive configuration that's only available on the V6. But what stood out was the handling. The Genesis is the largest car we've seen using rack-mounted electric power steering, which was designed in part with help from the engineers at Lotus.
There's better responsiveness to steering inputs, and with the variable gear ratio type steering, you talked about kind of that ideal kind of feel, the right kind of feel in terms of a progressive build in the steering. So we kind of deliver the best of both worlds, kind of having that precision with high-speed stability, but then having that kind of ease and controllability at low and mid speeds as well.
Hyundai has never been shy about developing vehicles in nearly every segment. The gamble on this newest version of the Genesis will tell if that confidence will pay off, especially for drivers who want more than the usual daily driving experience. This is Greg Morris.
We want to know what you think, so email us. The address is bumpertobumpertv@cs.com.